Oh my gosh, you guys. I've never posted 2 videos in 1 week before, but this video had to be made. It just had to be made. So I'm sure you've watched my last 2 videos talking about the scammer that scammed a bunch of me and my friends on Etsy, the follow-up that we got the shop closed. Yeah, take that, scammer. Anyway, someone contacted me through Facebook Messenger, and this just makes me feel so cool. Like, okay. So this person that contacted me, I believe watched my I got scammed video and reached out to me. And this person, are you ready for this? This person is one of the former owners of MCG Textiles. Let that sink in. This isn't just some random person. This is someone that made the kits that I love so much. This is someone that was in charge of that process and that knows what happened firsthand. Guys, we're going to get closure. Now, this person has requested that I keep their information confidential. I completely understand. Otherwise, they'd be bombarded with so many questions, and that's not fair to them. So I am going to leave their information completely confidential. And then I know you're probably thinking this, Liz, you just got scammed? Did you get scammed again? No, this person's legit. Don't worry, trust me on this one. I've never lied to you guys before in the past, at least not knowingly. But anyway, so this person contacted me. I can't get over it. I can't get over that this person contacted me, and I feel special. This person told me that they have posted several times regarding these kits. I have found many, this is this person talking, I have found many sites selling just the patterns, claiming to be the originals. The product was only sold in complete kits per Disney and the Thomas Kinkade Company. So this is someone that worked for MCG Textiles that's saying if someone's posting just the pattern and saying that that's the original pattern, they are lying to you. I just got confirmation of that. Okay? We're talking former owner, one of the former owners of MCG Textiles. Just confirm that. So if someone is out there saying, now I have seen used patterns sold. I'm sure that's completely different because you can see it. But if someone is saying, oh, this is like a leftover pattern I have, but it's just the pattern and it's the original kit, they are lying. That is not legit. Okay? So be careful. I mean, we're all on edge now, of course. Since these kits are no longer in production due to the fact that the MCG closed their doors, stitchers need to be aware of anyone who says they have them. I'm sure there are individuals selling the kit on eBay or other sites, and this person asked to let my followers and my subscribers know. Now, I was so excited that this person contacted me, that my video made it that far to someone else. I'm just this little nobody that sits in her room and makes flosstube videos in her bedroom. Like, this is so crazy to me. But I did have some questions for her, because we all have some questions. Now, I asked, why'd you close your doors? I think that's the biggest question that we all have, because, I mean, when you try to go and search for the website, it doesn't exist. There's no statement. The Facebook group, their Facebook page is still up, but like no new posts have been made or anything, and there was no statement. So we were all just kind of left at the altar. Okay, we weren't really getting married, but we were left, and we don't know what happened. So MCG Textiles was a family-run company, and all of our kits, they were assembled by human beings. So this was a big process to make. I mean, when you think about it, and when I've been talking to this person, this was just normal groups of people. This wasn't just, you know, like I'm sure with Dimensions or Priscilla or those big ones where you've got warehouses of people assembling these kits. These were normal people assembling these kits, and it makes my perception of everything a little bit different. And it makes me understand why there were some mistakes. And I asked this person that question as well. Anyway, so this was a family-run business, and the business climate that's been happening here, I know it's really difficult to fight with multiple aspects of running a business, and sometimes running a business just gets really difficult. You know, when you think about all the overhead costs that come with running a business, you have insurance, you have taxes, you have payroll, and when things are starting to go a little haywire, especially I know here in the United States where MCG Textiles was based out of, the climate for businesses is getting really tough. At least I know it was when MCG Textiles closed their doors. So to quote her, she had said, it just wasn't fun anymore. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. I probably would have felt the exact same way. So the next question I asked was, hold on, let me look. I'm not going to post any screenshots of these because, like, this person asked to keep confidentiality, and I promised to do that. And oh, and the other thing is, MCG Textiles had been in business for 32 years. That's a long, oh my gosh, that's as old as me. They started in 1985. That just clicked into my head. Sorry, I'm a nerd. You know, and it took a long time to design these kits and getting all the fabrics. You know, there was a lot that went into these kits, and you know, like they said, it just wasn't fun anymore. And why would you want to keep doing something if you don't like it anymore? I know I wouldn't. So then I did ask other questions. I did ask about who owns the copyright. They still technically own the copyright to these. That's pretty much, I was just curious about that because that's been a question that's been floating around. Who owns it? Is it MCG Textiles? Is it the Thomas Kinkade Company? Is it the Walt Disney Company? Who owns the copyright to these patterns? The answer is MCG Textiles, and they do still own it. No one has bought it or taken it. I don't know how copyright laws work, but they do still own the copyrights to these patterns, for any of those that were wondering about that. And I did ask, you know, what was going on with the fact that you could see people were getting missing pages or missing color charts, because I feel like that's been brought to light a lot more. But that's probably just a small fraction, because I see this happening to other people. But I've only had one kit out of the 12 that I actually own. 12, right? Yeah, 12 that I actually own that had any issues. So the majority of these kits were probably just fine. But that's where the whole, when you have to think about that other people were building these kits. People like me were assembling these kits, putting in the charts, printing off the papers, putting all the floss together, and putting them in a shrink wrap bag. You know, there's a human doing this, so that is human error. And you know, they weren't happy about these problems, and they were very hard to correct from what she had told me. You know, I had even mentioned to them that I had problems with my Cinderella kit, and this person is just so nice. Oh, I also brought up that I had seen on their official Facebook page that the Sweethearts kit, the Mickey and Minnie, they're in front of like the cabin, was the last kit that was possibly going to be made. And I asked her, is there any way that the Thomas Kinkade Company could just sell the pattern, or maybe even the other patterns? And I informed this person, I know people would buy them like crazy. I don't care about converting the floss to DMC. I know I would in a heartbeat. The response was, no, they don't have the capability to put the kits together, and it's quite complex to put all these kits together. And now I want to know. I want to go to like a facility and see how kits are assembled. But it makes sense when you've got 77 different colors of floss and they all have to be cut the same size. Like, I feel like that would be the part that would be most complicated, but I really don't know. And then I asked, you know, are the patterns going to be released? And the answer to that was not unless another company takes the license, which I'm sure is the Disney license. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what my mind thinks. And the company just only has the stitch model in the charts of that Sweetheart one. So that's what I have. That's what to me was so exciting, the fact that my I Got Scammed video reached this person, someone that has made kits that help with my anxiety, they help with my day-to-day life. They reached out to me. Like, to me, I know you guys are probably thinking, Liz, you're such an idiot. But to me, this was so cool that someone, I don't know, but is important in my life in this weird way contacted me. They had no idea who I was. They had no idea that, you know, when I purchased my kits the first time in 2011, they have no idea who I am. But they know who I am now because I make these videos. That's so crazy to me. Oh my gosh. I want to thank the person that reached out to me. Thank you so much. I feel like I have closure. I feel like I know what's going on, and I feel better about it. And I have hope for the future that the Thomas Kinkade Company and the Disney Company will get more kits released to us, but we do have the answers now with MCG Textiles. Guys, we have the answers. Who would have thought? Oh my gosh! Guys, I'm such a nerd. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Bye.